Breaking news. The federal government, why we cannot generate 5,000 megawatts of power. My people, how on a day? How was the NEPA strike at your end yesterday? Hey God, I was like, this NEPA, this NEPA strike, please don't allow this strike to exceed one day. But thankfully, the strike did not exceed one day. But I was so mad yesterday because I'm like, how come does the federal government privatize a sector, that is the NEPA? They end up they are still funding the sector. Like, how? Hey God, this Nigeria, I am tired, I am fed up. How do you privatize a sector and you are still financing that sector? The workers are still going on strike when it has already been privatized. How? I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it that the federal government at this point, I think it's not even I think, the federal government has been scamming us for years. They have been scamming us. Even with this NNPC, you will not be surprised the kind of story you will be hearing later. Even with subsidy, federal government have told us countless times, oh, we have removed subsidy. After like 3 months again, they will say, subsidy, we want to remove subsidy again. Like, how many times are you going to remove subsidy? How many times? Tell us, let us know. How many times? How can federal government privatize a sector and they are still financing it? The workers are still going on strike, asking the government to do something. Like, what is the business of government with a privatized sector? I don't understand. If you can understand all this that I've said, please write in the comment section, please, because this country wants will not run mad shine in this country, but is really getting to my brain because I am angry. I was angry yesterday because Jesus. But anyway, before we go ahead with the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. Lastly, give this video a massive thumbs up. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. The federal government yesterday attributed the shortage in gas supply for its inability to reach promised target of 5,000 megawatts of electricity generation. It also said the inauguration of a governing body of Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) would only take place when the outcome of a forensic audit report it instituted was concluded. Briefing State House correspondent at the end of the weekly Federal Executive Council (FEC) meeting presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari at the council chamber, Presidential Villa. Minister of Power Abubakar Aliyu said whereas government had entered into a firm contract with the Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading (PLC), power generation had remained around 4,000 megawatts because of a problem of gas. He, however, assured that every necessary ingredient had now been obtained to resolve the problem, saying his ministry was working round the clock to improve the situation. The minister said FEC approved 2.74 billion revised estimates for the updated rates of building structures of compensation and resettlement of the communities affected by the construction of 700 megawatt Zugaru hydroelectric power project. The amount revises the subsisting amount from 19 billion 640 million to 22 billion 380 million. It said, today, that is yesterday, I approached council to seek approval of revised estimate total cost for the updated rate of building structures of compensation and resettlement of the communities affected by the construction of 700 megawatts Zugaru hydroelectric power project in the total sum of 2 billion 740 million, which will revise the subsisting amount from 19 billion 640 million to 22 billion 380 million, and the council graciously approved the project. Regarding the drop of electricity, yes, you know the supply has so many players. Gas, the cost that dropped, issues of gas to some power plants. They cannot switch on their plants. If they do, you will experience some drop once they switch on, the electricity will increase. There may be a drop due to fault of generator. Have been watching since like yesterday, Tuesday evening. We had a generation of around 4,600 megawatts, and we told you since July 1st that we will be able to raise it up to 5,000 megawatts when we activated the contract. We have not been able to do so due to some issues around gas contracts, gas to power, which we are trying to take care of, and we have gone very far with that. And I believe it is for that reason that we are able to reach up to 4,600 as of yesterday, Tuesday. This morning, yesterday, it dropped to 4,100 megawatts. So this is what is happening. You will be experiencing this fluctuation due to all these issues around gas to power, because gas is not something we control directly. They will not give you gas until you pay. So we are looking at ways to solve that issues. He said the federal government had firm contracts with only 5 of the 28 power generating companies, but had extended it to more Genco to stabilize supply at 5,000 megawatts as of July 1st. This is where I'm going to be drawing the curtain for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.